Shalom, guys. Well, thank you again for joining me in today's lesson. So this week I had a little bit time to cook, and I was making some spaghetti sauce, and I was making a connection between what I'm noticing as I'm cooking and the evaporation and condensation lesson, which are part of the water cycle. So I want you to think about what are you noticing in this video. It's a short 16-second, I think, long video. What are you noticing? How is this connected with heat transfer? What do you remember about particle movement as you're doing your observation? And then I want you to ask the question, at least two scientific question, well thought of question, and think about the words how, when, why, what, where. Think about the terms we've been using. And then I want you to do a quick read using the link here. Click on the link, then hover over evaporation. It should take you about 5 minutes to read this segment for twice, for two times at least. And I want you to describe the word evaporation and then give an example from the real world that reminds you of the word evaporation. And I would like for you to do the same for condensation. Then I want you to think back to the quick cooking phenomena that you just saw in slide 3, and then the hailstorm phenomena that we've worked on the last couple of days, and then compare and contrast using the word bank there. Then I want you to take a break, listen to the condensation evaporation song, and dance. Time to dance. And then I want you to predict what's going to happen with this mini experiment. As we continue in the water cycle, there's another terminology I'm not going to introduce yet, but I want you to understand the concept of right now. And what I did in this experiment is that I poured some water into a vase. I put the green onion in there, and then I poured oil over the water so that the water is not directly evaporating to the atmosphere. And then I want you to predict, what do you think is going to happen to the water, and what do you think is going to happen to the plant? And I want you to answer it on this slide. And then we will look at it again in 2 weeks. I will record again using video to see what happened to the water and to the plant. And then after that, I want you to work on the homework. For the homework this week, I want you to look at the water cycle 1 slide, guys. You need to really complete that from a couple of days ago. Complete it, submit it on Schoology so you can get a full credit on it. And then with your parents, I would like for you to explain what is the difference between evaporation and condensation based on today's reading. And don't forget to do the riddle and read the quote for the week. And thank you guys for joining me today.